Can I just ask, how many people's dads here had Cortinas? Look at that.
Yeah.
That's an astonishing array, isn't it? Amazing.
Yes, it is. It makes me feel really... Just to put some perspective on this, Ford sold 2.6 million Cortinas. Austin sold 57,000 Allegro estates. That's it.
It's a shame one of them was to your dad.
You're damn right. It ruined my life. Anyway, we shall pick up the Ford story later on, but now it is time for us to deploy the plastic bag of chat to scoop up some dog eggs of debate from the pavements of Conversation Street.
I
don't know. Whatever it was.
Now, actually, despite the incredible snazziness of those graphics, we don't actually have time for traditional Conversation Street this week.
No, we don't. Because we are engaged, as we said, in important documentary-making work.
We are, which is why I would like to talk about body-coloured bumpers.
I think you should.
Yes, I will, because in the old days, if you were driving up the motorway and a car came up behind you and they had bumpers the same colour as the car, and you only had black plastic bumpers, you knew you had to get out of the way.
Yeah, they were better than you.
Yeah, they were better than you because of that.
OK, what if you were driving up the motorway, looked in the rearview mirror, OK, and you saw the car behind had head restraints?
Honestly, head restraints, I used to look at those in the way people these days look at super yachts. They were simply unattainable. I mean, you could not have.
These were the symbols of rank. I mean, if you had a sunroof, you were an emperor.
What if it was an electric sunroof?
Oh, my God! You were probably from space. You were a space emperor.
Let me see if I can explain this in a language people under 40 understand, OK? It's the same as going for a job, OK? And your boss saying, we're going to give you a pay cut, but we're going to give you a phone. OK? And this phone you can use to make calls. And then, if you work really hard for a couple of years, we'll give you an iPhone L. And you can use that to make texts as well. And then if you stay with us for 30 years and you never put a foot wrong, you can have an iPhone GXL. Because that's what... I mean, I have no idea which one this is. I mean, is it a 7, an 8, a 9? I don't know.
No, you don't know. But the thing is, under 1970s rules, you would have known because that would have had a great big chrome GXL badge on.
Yes, and a chrome strip round the outside and fog lights. Here,
yeah, exactly.
This is it. They were the badges of rank and everybody could see them, and that was the world we lived in.
My dad, right, when he had the 1600E, he had a minor front-end biff in it, yes? The local Ford garage replaced the damaged grille with one from a 1600 Super. And my dad said, oh, it doesn't matter. But it did! It's more important than the Vietnam War!
You were being publicly humiliated.
People are going, they haven't really got a 1600E. Look, there's chrome in there. It is a 1600E. You just put fog lights on it. We haven't. We've really got one, honestly.
These things mattered so much.
Oh, they really did.
Didn't you had a 1600E?
Oh, we did. No, 10 years after my dad sold his, I bought one.
Oh, well done. That was imaginative.
Wasn't my... Says the man whose first car was... Toyota Corolla?
It was a liftback, actually.
Yeah, but my 1600E, I modified it. Okay. I put a Debbie Harry badge in the middle of the steering wheel. Fur-lined doors, wolf race seats, and a chromed sports air filter, which I told my mates, that gives extra 40 horsepower, that does. It did. Really. But I told all my mates it did.
Do you know what you did there?
What?
By fitting those extra bits, like the sports air filter, onto your car, you were effectively calling yourself Jeremy Clarkson OBE when you didn't have one.
Yes. With those fur-lined doors, you had interfered with the class system.
But let's not forget, shall we, you modified your Corolla by driving it into a Volvo.
Yeah, I did do that. I did do that. It was my first crash.
The first of many?
Yes, all right, yes.
Rather set the trend for your life,
yes,
didn't it?
I got the hang of it.
Defining moment.
Yeah,
yes,
I
all
like
right.
crashing.
Yes,
I'm going to make a living out of this. Oh, there I go again.
And I did.